As you begin this day, let us remind ourselves that we are overcomers in Christ Jesus. That with Him we can do all things. No matter how great the mountain or no matter how deep the valley, with Him we can surely overcome. We look into scriptures in Philippians chapter 4 verse 12. We read what Paul says there. He says, I know how to be brought low. I know how to abound. In any and every circumstance, I have learned the secret of facing plenty and hunger, abundance and need. I like that statement. He says there, in any and every circumstance, in any and every circumstance, I have learned the secret. We see Paul saying there, no matter what life throws upon me, I have learned a secret. We see Paul saying, I can do all things. He says, I have learned to be content in all circumstances. I want to ask you today, as you begin your day, would you have the same mindset that says, in any or every circumstance, I know the secret? And what was the secret that Paul says there? He says in verse 13, I can do all things. Now here the secret is, through Him who strengthens me. So we see Paul living a life in Christ and facing everything that life throws in the strength of Christ. Today I want to encourage you as you begin your day and the years ahead. Live a life abiding in Christ. Dwell in Him. Grow in Him. Let His word build in you. Grow in you. And as you do so, you will begin to see that no matter what life throws, you will learn to be content and an overcomer. You see, Paul says, I can do all things through Him. And then he says, who strengthens me, in the strength of God, in the ability of God. We need to understand that no matter what comes our way, if you are abiding in Christ, you will have the assurance that you will come out, that you will find good success, that you will have God fight your battles for you. Look at Jesus when He was in the boat with His disciples. Jesus was so calm even in the storm because He knew what His Father's plans were. He knew what His Father would do. He was in the will of His Father. The same way as we abide in God, John 15, as we abide in God and let His word abide in us, then we will begin to see in every and any circumstance, we will always learn to be content. We will always learn to be overcomers. We will always learn to be victorious. So once again, no matter what this day or the days ahead throw upon you, if you are deeply rooted in Christ, you will always overcome. You will always find peace. You will always be at rest because you know that you are in the will of God and you are fighting in the strength of God. God bless you.